Maybe the point is not to win every time. Maybe the point is to increase your percentages every day. Thomas Edison once said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I just found 1,000 times, 1,000 ways that didn't work. Okay, if you should know the Edison story. 999, 999 times he failed, and then on the thousandth trial, we actually got light, we got electricity, the bulb. That kind of story isn't quite inspiring, if you ask me. Failing 999 times is not. That means you had a 0.01 percentage success. But that was basically the best thing that you could have done. Staying consistent, staying persistent. You know the story of water, right? That it doesn't cut through rock because of strength. It's because of persistence. Colonel Sanders, KFC. I think he was in his 80s when I can't even, if he quit earlier, atungekuanga na KFC, which kind of sucks. We wouldn't have KFC, and that kind of sucks. Also, I'm a basketball player, so I will always bring those little. Yeah, among the greatest players, LeBron James has gone to the finals 10 times and has only won 4 rings. Among the best shooters of all time, Stephen Curry has shot as a career percentage just under 40%. Even if we round it off to 40, because I think it's at 39%. That is still pretty bad. And that's the best shooter we have on this globe. That's still kind of pretty low, if you ask me. But what am I gaining? What am I talking about? There is about what, 8 billion people in the world alive today, and every single person, every single one of those people has a personality that they have an innate character that is actually, it's genetical. I don't know where this innate perspective comes from, but all the whole population, where is English going to? It's running away from me, and very quickly. Every single person you've ever met in your life has had the idea that they all want to be the best in the world at whatever they do. That's 8 billion people in the world, all want to dominate the world. Is that humanly possible? I don't think so. But is it a necessary thing that should be actually ingrained in all of us? I think so. For human survival, it should be that way. We all don't get to make it, because success is one of those things that demands everything from you and still assures nothing back. I'm not sure if this podcast will be successful, but what is success? We all don't get to be Mike Check, we all don't get to be Konini, but I can get to be have a good day. At least we found a niche, right? I was viewing this time that I am away from, I don't even think I am away from the gang, and I thought it was I don't want the algorithm to forget about the podcast. So I thought, why not have a section where I can just come here and monologue my way into 5 minutes just to introduce a new section and just to, break down a few things. If you view success as financial liberation, as what else? Wealth, riches, then you might not make it, if I'm being quite honest. Some people are successful in other ways and get celebrated too after their death, which I would not wish on anybody. It saddens me that most artists, most great people, from Wangu, from who else was a great painter who didn't get recognition when he was alive. People thought he was actually a mad person. So maybe that's the way I come out. Do I care? Of course I do. But am I willing to embarrass myself in front of a camera and kind of wade through it until I become so good at this that it's undeniable for you to assume that I exist? I am willing to do that. But it might not also come with the financial freedom that I desire, that everyone desires. But I've also come to know that in the same way we don't get to own people, we get to experience them, is the same way we get to experience things that all these capitalist concepts that we have are basically experiences. We get money so that we can experience things that money can actually obtain for us. So I cannot view success as me owning a car, me owning a house, me owning it's experiencing. I want a lot of money so that I can experience those things. You get it? Anyway, my whole point, percentages are bad. I will bomb this first episode maybe, but on the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, we get better. It's a percentage. It's percentages and perspectives are so close together, yet we never view them as that quite. Anyway, I think I'm actually dragging this 5 minutes. I am trying to have this little section, 5 minute section, so that we can introduce more content to the podcast. Anyway, as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and most of all, have a good day. Also, don't forget to subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. See you on the next one. Peace.